Mr. Tennant, I'm back with part 3 of my Ariat brand store visit in Las Vegas, Nevada. In this video, we get a brand new cowboy hat. We're going to get it steamed and fitted perfectly to my head. So let's dive in. But first, I want to say a special thank you to Randy, the hat doctor. If you're in Vegas, you're wanting a new cowboy hat, definitely check out the Ariat brand store and ask for Randy. He's going to take care of you, get you fixed up. So let's dive in.
All right, Roger. So what I did is I brought you a couple different sizes. And felt hats, especially those that are of good quality, this is a 6X quality, which means it's 100% fur felt. Fur felts or good hats are self-conforming. So you're going to find that there's going to be some pressure points, usually front to back or side to side. And then there's going to be a gap on the opposite side. So let's try the 7 3/8 on. Okay, that goes on a little easy. And our side gaps are a little bit too much. We want it to be a little bit closer. So I'm going to try one size down. This is a 7 1/4. These are made here in the United States. They're made in Texas. And this is a 6X fur felt. That's much better. Now it's going to feel a little bit big on you, or a little bit small on you.
Yeah, right here, a little bit there, but not here. Yeah.
Once we hit it with a little bit of steam, the steam softens the material and enables us to kind of manipulate it a little bit. So when this comes off the heat, it's going to feel like it will after you've worn it a little bit. All right, we're going to try it on when it's nice and hot. See? Oh yeah, much better. Much better. Put a little bit of shape back into it. Yeah. Okay. We want to shape it up a little bit to kind of complement the structure of your face or the shape of your face. And bring the sides up just a touch. Give it more of that plastic cutter look. I'm going to cheat a little bit. We're always using the corner of a table or our chin or our stomach or something to get the curvature right.
Yeah.
Attaboy. I picked out a few different bands also to kind of complement it.
Okay.
When they're new, they have this 2-cord just ribbon band. The idea behind this is to remove it and then try to start to personalize it, to kind of make it yours.
So let me ask you, the shape at the top of the hat, is that something that can be changed and modified to suit?
It
okay.
can.
And is that just steam too that does that?
It is.
Okay.
So on any of the good quality hats, we can take this original crease out and put a different crease in.
Okay.
Most hats that you'll find now start with this kind of a crease from the factory, putting with a press so that it's perfectly symmetrical.
Okay.
If a hat comes done by hand, there's going to be small imperfections in it.
Right.
But that's kind of the beauty of it. You can tell that it's shaped by hand when it's a little bit off.
Right. It's not perfect. It's not
perfect.
machine
It's
form.
just darn close.
Okay.
But most of these are rancher or what they call cattleman creases in the top. Most of them are about 4 inches to 4 1/4 inches in height, with the brim being about 4 to 4 1/4 inch in width. We've cut down the brim. Sometimes when we have somebody like smaller or more petite and it's too much hat, we can actually cut the brim down.
Okay.
In a case like this, I would stay with the rancher crease because it's so kind of universally recognized as a classic.
Okay.
Yeah. If we were going to do a custom crease, I would like to start with an open crown where there's no crease in it whatsoever.
Okay.
If you were doing something like a Minnick or a Gus or something completely different. But in most cases, especially on a dress hat, a rancher crease is what you're going to see most often.
Cool.
So I pulled out a couple of here because I wanted to coordinate well with the outfit. I like this because there's a little bit of black in it, and then it kind of coordinates with the brown in the shirt.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. That's cool looking.
This is braided horsehair. Kind of livens it up a little bit because it's got some silver conchos. Any of these are very short.
Yeah.
It does coordinate with a silver buckle.
Yeah.
This is braided horsehair. Again, a really good choice.
That looks good too. Which one did you like?
No, they're all nice.
Yeah.
Which one do you like? I think I like personally the first and the third.
The first and the third. Okay.
Also brought a plain black over.
Oh, black's nice too.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which
plain
one's
black
more
has a little buckle set on it.
Belt.
It is. It's a little.
Yeah, it's a little belt.
miniature belt.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Both of these are nice. I kinda
This
like
gives
the,
a lot of texture, which I really like.
I like the horsehair.
Look
I
at
think I'm
that.
gonna go with this one. I like that. I
Yeah,
think that
that's a
looks
good
really
choice.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that.
All right.
Randy, how long have you been doing hats?
Since 1977.
Do you have a little bit of experience?
A little bit.
You've done 2 or 3.
Yeah, today. So my parents had a Western apparel store in Southern California that my dad opened in 1947. They thought it would be a sporting goods store, but the first day they were in business, they sold a saddle. So the writing was on the wall. So we were located in the San Fernando Valley, and as a result of that, we had a lot of connections with the studios. So we wound up doing a lot of movie, TV, music video, wardrobe, including hats. So we carried pretty much every brand of boot, hat, pant, shirt, and a lot of it wound up on a lot of different shows. So I was in and out of that business for about 30 years. And then now I've been here at Ariat for a little over a year since we opened.
That's so cool.
Yeah, a lot of good stories.
I can imagine.
So this just slips down to where the original was and just tightens up. And we spread these a little bit. Like that. Then it needs a feather. Just happen to have one. Like that. Excellent.
I like it.
Yeah,
Very nice.
very nice.
Looks good.
It looks great.
That looks fantastic. Everything together.
Yeah.
And really comes together.
Complete
nicely.
outfit.
Perfect. From the
You
black
could wear this
boots,
casual or a little more dressy because it's long sleeve and a black hat.
Kind
Yeah.
of go either way with
Yeah.
it. It's really nice. So
If you
nice.
throw the sport coat on with that, then you'd have an even dressier outfit.
Absolutely. It's fantastic. Appreciate it.
You
Thank
hit it out of the park,
Man,
bro.
I appreciate it.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
All right, and that brings us to the end of this series on the Ariat Brand Store in Las Vegas, Nevada. I would like to say a special thank you to everybody at the Ariat Brand Store for making myself and Mrs. Tennant feel so welcome and taking such good care of us. It is a fantastic store, just absolutely a great time. I definitely would recommend if you find yourself in Vegas, go check out the Ariat Brand Store. And Vegas itself, if you've never been, it's definitely worth taking a trip. There's a lot of stuff to see there on the strip, from the fountains to the Sphere, just a ton of things to see. Now, I will have some links in the description. One will be 10% off your first Ariat.com purchase, give you guys a little bit of a discount. I also have some links in there about this actual Ariat Brand Store. And finally, if you do like content like this, if you can like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, that really does help me to bring additional content.